Okay. Oh, this music wasn't even that loud. Oh my gosh, I'm messing it up already. I'm messing it up already. It was barely even playing.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Getting having issues already. Yeah. Gotta love it. Having issues already. All right. Oh, this is what's gonna suck about the comments. They're gonna kind of block you a little bit.
Oh, that's okay. I can like mute.
Um, and Jersey and Yoli, those were probably from last night at 10 o'clock Central. So thank you for that. Yeah, just getting into the hang of things. Okay. Let me see here. You know, I had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about in my head, and now that we went live, I kind of like forgot it all. You know,
Like that.
I didn't even write it down.
Okay.
Yeah, usually I write everything down, like, or I would, I would, whenever I would do my shows, I would have like outlines, you know.
Yeah.
So each segment would have a key point, all key points, so that way, you know, all the paperwork's up here in my head. I just need key points on the piece of paper to jog the, you know, the paperwork in the head, and I didn't do that. Good morning, Rosie and Caddy and Kib Kitty. See, I what?
Hi everyone.
P.S. Don't go live 8 hours late.
We were just giving everyone time to be ready. You know, like long intros, 8 hours. There you go.
Yeah, no sleep in between.
Sorry.
So yeah, what happened last night? I was supposed to get up at hold on one second. I gotta make Kib Kitty a mod over here. I'll get back to that in 1 second. For some reason. Oh yeah, because I made this a new channel. Let's see, add. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I got 3 cameras. We got this camera. This one is for when we're starting the show, reading chat. If we're watching stuff, obviously I'm going to be turned this way. But we have this camera, we have this camera, and we have this camera. So a close-up for that one, but I kind of like this one, actually. But yeah, so the show was 10 o'clock Central last night. I laid down for a nap because the last almost couple weeks, my sleep has been like backwards, where I'm up when I'm usually sleeping and I'm sleeping when I'm usually up. And so the last couple days, I've been really working hard trying to. It's been a process, but I've really been working hard trying to get it flipped around. And in that process, you know, the sleep hasn't been full sleep, you know, and so yesterday it was like 6 o'clock, and I was like, you know, I need to lay down for a little nap, but I gotta be up at least by 8 o'clock. That'll give me 2 hours before the show starts. You know, I can take a shower and You know, just have some relax time before you start doing a show and have to be all hyper focused for a couple hours. And then, and so I'm like, you know what? Even I'm really tired right now. I should probably get a nap because I don't want to be not focused. Um, and so, you know, okay, let's take a little nap. I got up at 8 o'clock. I went to the bathroom. I sat in my chair. I just got my new chair yesterday, and it's pretty comfortable. All right, and
Too comfortable.
I'm at a great back support. Okay, great back support. And I went to the bathroom. It took me a minute to get up. I was groggy as hell. But then I went to the bathroom. I came and sat down in my nice, comfy office chair. And all of a sudden, I wake up and it's 11 something at night. And I'm like, shit. I can't believe I missed it. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then we were gonna do a show at like what, I don't know, 2 in the morning or something like that, 2 or 3, and then yeah.
That one was my fault.
Well, no, I think that was the one when StreamYard started.
Oh, okay.
I had to make all new layouts because for some reason it wasn't adding you anymore to the panels. And so I literally, you'll see, I'll flip through them. We got a lot of custom layouts. And so when I had to make layouts, as in screen share and panel, you'll see like how many things I had to remake. 6:30 in the morning. What's up, parent over there? It is 6:30 here as well. But look at these different layouts here that I had to make new layouts for. By the way, you guys see it says poop on here. This is a video if we ever get into it. Like the top 10 times criminals couldn't hold it. So I thought that'd be kind of funny to watch, but that's why it says that. But yeah, I had to literally, I already see an issue right here. Oh,
it's okay.
There we go. No, it's not. Really? It's going to be okay. Like nobody can see you now.
I mean, they know they can hear me.
I'm not the one with the looks. All right. So let's see here. Medium. Let's go medium. Medium seems good. All right. So regular medium. I need to keep that in mind. We got this layover. We got this layover. We got this layover. We got this layover, and then some layovers for if I do some police simulator on the show. You know, the BPD Open Patrol Lives. We'll go back here. Those are all the different layovers that I had to remake because StreamYard's just been a buggy mess. Everything was fine, and then I go to do the show a little bit late after waking up, and then everything goes to hell on StreamYard. And don't even ask for a vertical layout because we already were fooling around with that, and it's all, the layout is all jacked up.
But we're here.
Yeah.
This is good.
Unless you use like the default, which, I mean, it's nice having these different layovers, you know. So forget the vertical. I know vertical's popping. They're promoting that a hell of a lot more than they are the horizontal streams, and that's fine. I'm not. Maybe if they give us an option to like have a screen cover, that'd be cool. Because I would just put a picture over it. Because if you to see how how the the panel lines up and don't line up, because I don't when we were testing it out, you couldn't even see me in half of them because it had me outside of the damn screen. It was,
Yeah, screw you out.
yeah, it's all jacked up, definitely. Okay, so I need to make sure that regular and medium is for the chat. Can't we link OBS? Well, no, you can't. I don't know. I don't think you can. I don't mess with OBS. The only time I mess with OBS is like for my gaming. So um, I just use that to capture the window. I just window capture OBS. So whatever I'm playing, that's all my OBS captures. I never really, it was all, I tried in the very beginning when I first started doing my shows a few years ago, and it was just, I think I was getting something set up and something bugged out and quit working, and I didn't know how to fix it, and then it just became this humongous headache, and I'm just like, screw this shit, I'll just go to StreamYard again. It was easy. So I don't really mess with OBS too much. So maybe they can link it. I don't know. By the way, I am streaming over on CJ's Lounge, which is a really old channel of mine. I just wanted to say hi to y'all. My main focus right now is we're streaming on EvilleCJ. That's the new YouTube channel. I'm streaming over at Facebook. Also testing it out. Everything looks good over on Facebook. Testing over on Twitch and on Kick. This is my TV channel. It's a channel where I just mostly game, and that's pretty much about it. We're kind of testing some things out over here, and that way, in preparation for the shows that we're going to be having over there at EvilleCJ on YouTube, which is my main channel, and that will become that is going to be changing to the EvilleCJ show. So that's what we're going to be looking at, the EvilleCJ show. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to the beginning of when I first made the show. But I will kind of talk about all of that stuff in the first show that we have over on that channel. It's been a while since I've been live over there. A lot of things have happened. If you've been a part of the EvilleCJTV channel that I made a few months ago, you'll probably already have an idea of some of the things that I've been going through over the last few months. But if you haven't been a part of the channel, or you're just coming across it, well, you can come check out the first show over at EvilleCJ. It is EvilleCJ Media and Investigations, but we'll be changing back to what we were in the very beginning, the EvilleCJ show. Which is why we got the different background, the different lighting, the different stuff. So there's a lot that will go into it, and a lot to just hang out and chat about. So yeah, we're just doing some testing over here, seeing how everything works. A lot of things have kind of been added since I've done some shows on StreamYard. Been using another program to do my gaming stuff. I didn't have a computer for a long time, and that was the only program that I could use to stream some games. And so I didn't totally want to go away, but when it comes to the stuff that I was going through in totality, There was no way that I was able to even do that. And I felt like if I did some gaming and that's all it was, and that's all I could offer to do a live stream and Hangout, I didn't think it was fair to the channel of mine, the main one, to do that. You know, I wasn't. I'm not trying to make it a gaming channel. You know what I'm saying? I might play some games here and there, all the way, but it's gonna be, you know, what it was intended for. And so that's one of the reasons why I just kind of made this channel, the TV channel, and just kind of been hanging out over here. So it was nothing that I promoted. It wasn't any kind of, you know, you can see there's only 129 subs on this channel. So it's not something that I promoted. I just kind of made it, and it's like, hey, this is all I can do. And so this is what we're going to do until we can come back here like we are preparing to come back here like we are. Yeah. Huh, what's up? What's up? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I forgot what I said. What did I say? I think I was just agreeing. That's all. Sorry.
Yeah. That's cool. It shows what platform. It shows what platform the people are typing on now too. So, what's up, Kimberly? Thank you for hopping in over there on Facebook. Now this does kind of suck because I see that people are typing on YouTube, but it doesn't say like what channel. But I'm not going to be streaming to 2 YouTube channels at the same time any other time than this time. I'm just gosh, it had been, I'm trying to think when I last even streamed anything over at CJ's Lounge.
It's about 5 months, 4 or 5.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say hi. I don't think anybody's even watching over on that one. Let me see. Yeah, we got a big fat 0 at CJ's Lounge. Big fat 0. Let me see here. We'll turn. So yeah, I got this camera set up so I can read your chat. You know, if I'm reading your chat, kind of looks like I'm looking at the camera. You know, I'm looking right at you as I'm reading what you're typing. Thank you for your help, Rosee.
You're welcome.
So, the next thing I have to try and work on. So there's been a lot of upgrading that I've had to do. Not only with the computer, because I had to get new parts in order for it to work. Now that we got a working computer, I did put in for a new background. We got new lighting all over, new lighting, new chair. Had to get a new chair. My other one broke like 6 days ago, something like that. I don't remember when it was, like a week ago, something like that. Tried fixing it. It was one of the legs with the wheel, the leg wheel thing. It broke in half. I tried to repair it. It didn't hold. So I just spent like $65 on this Amazon office chair. So, by the way, the hardware wasn't too strong because I was tightening one of the screws and the damn thing busted in half. I was like, I didn't know I was that strong to break aluminum. Yeah. Just twisting a screw tight, because to me, I'm like, hey, you're sitting on it. It's got to be tight, right? So it doesn't go loose. Bam! Snapped right in half. I'm like, well, I guess I can only use 2 out of the 3 screws over here.
I'm sorry to laugh.
I'm sure in about 2 or 3 months, I'll have to get a drill bit and do some kind of repair. But anyway, it's comfortable. Like great back support. The tush, it's like it's nice. Had to get new cables and wires. Trying to think of what else. There was trying to think. The background was a big one though. The brick.
Yeah, and it looks really good. Really does look good.
Yeah. There's still some other things that I need to get. One thing I do need to get is like a mixer or something for live calls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that way live callers can hear you besides just me. I need to get some whatever, I don't know, I need to figure that out. Because I can do live calls, and I'm gonna do live calls. We're gonna do open panels on the new show. It's gonna be a lot of conversation, a lot of opinions, a lot of topics. But I also I need to figure out how I can get it to where you can hear the caller, but
Right.
they can't hear you. And so oh, I think I can use my voice meter banana program. Yeah, because then I could have the microphone go in as the input. Yeah, I think I can make that work. You know what? I'll figure that out later on today. I think I can make that work. Yeah, with my voice meter banana background or program, because it'll capture the audio. So what I can do is I can have it capture the audio of StreamYard, but then it'll capture their audio. No, we can't do that because then they'll hear an echo of them. Anyway, I'll figure something out later. But yeah, I have to get that so that way callers can hear the guest as well for that. So I'm trying to think of what else. I just had all of this stuff in my head and now I totally forgot. It's like when you get back on the bike after you haven't ridden it for a long time and you're kind of you're like
Yeah.
You might end up like flying off a curb or something just because
Well, I think it's going pretty well. So it's been 24 minutes and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. There's a bunch of guests that I'm gonna invite, people that we've had on before, some that we haven't. There's a bunch of guests I'm gonna invite on. I'm gonna have reoccurring guests, so we'll have new guests, but also reoccurring ones. Also, oh my God, the first thing I wanted to remember, it's starting to come back to me now, is the new intro that you made. I was going to see if you wanted to check that out. And then they could check it out too. Let me see here.
I mean, I guess some of it might still change, but it would be good to get feedback. So I'll be shy. But yeah.
Yeah, we are, we were kind of talking about it because all of this stuff is still, it's still a work in progress. Like this thing I want to show you guys. So if we ever get any kind of donation or anything over there, you're going to see this pop up for the donations now with some applause. You know what I mean? You got little evil buddy hopping around there saying thank you, as a donation kind of thing, everything's still a work in progress. But ooh, let me turn that down. That got loud. That got really loud it's this fade thing that's not working right.
Oh yeah, the fade.
Yeah, the fade thing's not working right. Um, I lost track.
We can definitely watch the intro if you want to. I'm good with that.
Yeah, we were talking because I was like, it'd be cool to like do some credits and stuff like that, and some thank yous to like the members and stuff. So there's going to be different things that are kind of added in different spots in the future, but everything is still. I'm probably not going to go live at the main channel. Oh shit, it's already the 28th. Damn, it came up quick. That so Tuesday is when I was gonna go live for the first show. That's in 2 days. Damn, that came up quick. Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna be having new merch. EvilleCJ show merch coming. Evil Buddy will have his own merch. Let me see here. That's Evil Buddy's gonna be the new guy. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. No vertical streams. We're not gonna be having vertical streams. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead and check out this intro now. I haven't even checked it out since it's been finalized. So we're all going to see it for the first time at the same time. I want to say I did get to see a rough draft of it. And so got to say shout out to Rosee because it was freaking cool. Okay, hold on. Let's okay, it's gonna like change the layovers again. Hold on, I gotta switch this first. I'm learning here. All right. Should we have our icons on it, or should we go voiceover?
Icons, or there's nothing really. Oh, there is a little bit at the top, but I don't think it matters too much.
Let's go voiceover. Let's go voiceover. Okay. Screw it. All right. All right. Let's see here. I gotta pull it up. All right. Video file. I'm excited. And then everybody else gets to watch it at the same time. All right. Let me remove the comments for this for right now, and then I'll put them back up on the screen after we check this out. Why is it? Where's the frickin'? What's up, New Mexico? Thank you for hopping in. Where in the hell? Why is it not? It's not showing the. Whoa, it's playing it. Whoa, hold on. Where is it on the screen for you? Because it's not on for me.
No, I can just hear it. I can hear the beginning.
Where in the hell? StreamYard, what are we doing here? Why is it? What is going on? It's like not sharing it.
It's not even showing me that you're sharing something.
It's you. Okay, I mean, it's. I can hear it. Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
And it's not the video because I can see the damn video on the screen share. It's not screen sharing it on the screen. Why? Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, it's not showing it. Okay, how Can you do me a favor? Can you upload it to your YouTube channel, unlisted or whatever, and then share the link with me?
Yes.
I think that's the only way that we can see it. I can see the video, like, you know, where it's at on StreamYard between you and me for our cameras. I can see the video. Like, I can see the graphics. And wait, no, I can't. It's all
It's
black.
just really black. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it'll work if it's, you know, it's weird because I was working on something earlier and it wasn't showing it earlier either.
Should I try and share it? See if that works.
You can try.
Okay, let me see.
But I think when guests stream share, it gets real choppy. So we'll try it. And if it's, go ahead and upload it to your YouTube channel. Or I suppose I could even. But go ahead and upload it to your YouTube channel. And just share the link. And because that'll probably be the best way to watch it. And it'll only take a second. Yes. I hope everyone had a great holiday. Doesn't it suck how YouTube, I understand why they did it, how they took people's names away. Like they're everybody's a channel, whether you stream or not, you're a channel. You had a name and you had a handle. Now they done took your damn name away from when you're in chat. So you could have been Timbuktu57 for your handle, and the whole time that I've known you, you've been Ted Danson. So how in the hell am I supposed to know Timbuktu57 is Ted Danson? It's really messed up how they did that. Now I understand, because being a creator, there's been plenty of times where I've seen people copy my photo and copy my freaking channel name, and then they look like they're me in other people's chats because the photo matches and their title of their YouTube thing matches, but the handle don't. That's how you always found out if somebody was real or not, because you could go to their page and look at their handle. I get maybe that's why they took the names away, because of people trolling and all that other stuff. But you know, give us the option. You know, if I want to have my chat show the name, well, let me have the option. They just took it away. And so that's going to be a really big hurdle for me when I come back, is because it's been so long since I've been on, and I didn't see somebody's, you know, the photo is a good indicator to like go back on memory. But man, when you're talking 4 months, you know how many people's changed their photos? You know how many people might have changed their handles? You know what I mean? That too, they took away the angel wing, you know? So what's up, Echo? And I apologize. It's probably going to take, it's a perfect example though, you know, like New Mexico, Echo in New Mexico. You know, I'm seeing New Mexico, and so it would be hard for me to even know that that was Echo. So I don't understand why they did that. You know, you have it doing one thing for so long, and then all of a sudden you just change it.
Yeah, and people are gonna think we forgot who they are, and of course it's not that.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I just wish they gave you the option. Let me see here.
It's at 60%, so nearly there.
First, you always have to, whenever you're in YouTube chat, even though I set it for newest to to be populated. For some reason, YouTube, it's been this way the whole time with me. You always have to click on the settings and make sure you click on all chat instead of top chat. It's just one of those things that it's just if we only lived in a perfect world where StreamYard kept the same font that you paid extra for every time you got in a... But hey. I do have to say, though, shout out. It could be better because they could definitely screen capture and audio capture stuff like Meld Studio does, which is a lot less of a brand than StreamYard. But I do have to say, with their upgrade, I have been enjoying even though the clarity is not the best, when it comes to the screen capture that StreamYard does compared to Meld Studio and OBS. I've been pretty satisfied playing some video games on here with, even though the clarity's not there, it's not as bad as it used to be, so that's promising.
Yeah, because when you said you were going to test that out, I was like, oh no. And then it was fine.
Yeah, even Arc Raiders, I played it yesterday afternoon. And it ended up doing pretty good. So it's going to be neat. Another thing that I'm going to be bringing back that a lot of this stuff, there's a reason. There's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about in the new show, but with the new show and going back, like the lighting and the atmosphere and all of this stuff, I'm recreating the old, or not the old, I should say, I'm recreating the beginning.
Yes.
The beginning of where the program started, back to the beginning of the mission of PPP, peaceful, peace, positivity, progress, back to the beginning. That's why I went back to the old lighting, even though I've added some red lights. If you go back to my old shows, look at the skin color I have now. It's the same color that I had back in the beginning. I'm not only recreating the atmosphere from the beginning, but I'm also trying to recreate, and it will be that of the beginnings of all of it. That's why I invested in the lighting, because to me, I was like, if I'm gonna go back to the beginning, I gotta feel like I'm back to the beginning. I gotta feel the blue neon. I gotta feel the darkness. I gotta feel all these things like I'm back there, because that'll really take me back there, and then that'll take all of you back there. Because during that break, man, I've seen so much it's not even the genre that it used to be. True crime. It's nothing but gossip drama, and it really it's hard to explain. It's and not only the programs, but the people that are involved in it and the people that are surrounded by it. And it branches out to like the people in the streets when it comes to the particular shit. And it's just like, man, I'll go in depth, when I talk about it, because there's so much that where I come from. that it might not make sense with just little tidbits, but because this is going to be it'll be a long discussion, but it just, and I couldn't even do anything because all I could do was stream games. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't, it's not like I could, it's not like I could do anything about it. I had to sit back because my computer didn't work no more. And so I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't change the tide, so to speak. I had to sit back and watch it and not be able to do anything about it. And it just it's just gotten so nasty. It really had. Even like with the text messages of the shitbag hidden true crime, like that, like it has gotten so bad where gossip drama about text messages, whether they're a shitbag or not, guess what? It's reality. You got pieces of shit and you got wonderful people. I mean, that's just how it is. Like, to sit there and expect everybody to be perfect, like, that's not even reality. So, to sit there and it's like this. Has every one of us been, and I'd like to see, a poll sometime, we'll have to ask it in the future. Have you ever done anything wrong? Have you ever been a dick? Have you ever been a bitch? Have you ever been an asshole? Have you ever been whatever?
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So, like, okay, so somebody's a shitbag. Somebody was talking shit about somebody else on a text message. Okay. The gossip drama about it, and to label it just, and then, like, I don't even want to be around that. I don't even want to be around that to the point where I'm commenting on it, and that's the new direction. Because even though um even though it's like toxic as fuck to do that, and even though uh there's an audience for it, that's not, when we started the show, when we, in the beginning, the more that you're around it, the more that you have to exist in the mucky water, the more that you eventually have to comment. I don't even want, I'm tired of existing in the muddy fucking water. I really am. I'm tired of it because it's one thing to exist in the mucky water when there's other people out there, like 2/3 of the people at least, that are fighting for the same thing, which is honesty, truth, reporting, morality, being a good person, community, shit like that, teamwork. But when you exist, like, I was around a lot of these fucking people behind the scenes. I was around a lot of these people out in the field, and 97% of them are pieces of shit, bad fucking people that they don't even portray themselves to be, and people that will just sit there and trust these people because they're on a camera. And when you have to exist around that shit and you keep trying to be a good, like a good energy, and you don't put up with bullshit at the same time, and then those people, the 97%, sit there and twist and just do all this shit just so it doesn't reflect back on them, and that right there, it's like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? It is totally changed from what it used to be a few years ago. And um, so it was kind of like the equipment broke down, and the equipment broke down to a point where I couldn't even get it repaired for a couple months, you know? And it was kind of like life was like, dude, you need to sit back and fucking reflect if you even want to fucking be in this shit anymore. Because I'm the 150. I was the one that fuck it. I'm strong. I'll go through this mucky shit because I know that I can do it. But at the same time, it's just like, is it even worth it? Is it even really worth it? As much as people want to say that they make a difference, yes, people make a difference bringing attention to shit. But when people say, we made a difference in fucking the judge, what judge has ever sat back and said, you know what, I need to relook at this information because a bunch of YouTubers are making a big deal about it? None. So to sit there and people to pimp that you're really making a difference, that a judge is gonna sit back and go, you know what, a bunch of fucking YouTubers are, we better look at it, guys. It ain't, give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. And so, like it's just become what the category is when you talk true crime. It's called entertainment. And that's a lot of what, you got to be about that entertainment. You got to make the hot takes. You got to speak out your ass just to get some attention. And that's what it's become. And that's what these people are leeching to, because they're so worried about the fucking numbers, and they're so worried about the dollars and shit, that it totally changes who they become. And they have to, you see it, you see channels that were only getting 20 viewers a show for fucking years, and then they start talking about shitbag HTC and the text messages, and now they're, and you see what I'm saying? Like, the people, it's sad because it used to be about everybody working together to make a difference, and after a few short years, it has become nothing but clickbait, fucking backstabbers, and people that are just worried about clawing to the next 10 more people that are watching or donating. And the stuff that we quit watching mainstream media for, the lies, the twists, the clickbait. I mean, I don't know how many times we would all complain back in the day, in the very beginning. We would all, because I was there when this movement started. I was there when we all relied on mainstream media for our information, and the tide shifted in a couple years to everybody coming to YouTube because mainstream media was clickbaiting so much. I don't know how many times in the very beginning years ago I would go to a video to watch something on a particular topic that was in the title, and it wasn't even in the fucking video. They just wanted the people to click on it. It got that bad. And that's why we all fought. We were all working together. We were all being a team in this genre, because we were like, we're tired of mainstream media doing the clickbait just to get attention. We're tired of mainstream media lying about stuff. We're tired about mainstream media blowing shit out of proportion. we're tired of it. And that's when people started to come to YouTube. And after they started to come to YouTube and they quit watching the mainstream media, look what happened. Now, those same people that were standing with me and people that are about the same shit standing with us, fighting that same shit, have now become what we had fought in the very beginning: clickbait, drama, you know, the it's that's what I seen when I sat back. You know, I was existing in it, I saw it, but it didn't really register with me because I didn't let it go that deep in my mind. And when I'm sitting back reflecting, and I'm sitting there like not only replaying, because it was a lot of the reflection of the replaying the very first show in my mind, replaying the timeline and everything that over the last few years, like each day I was replaying in order in my mind. And as I was reflecting, and then I was, you know, still in existing, but not live, you know what I mean? Like work and preparation and things, I still, even to this day, do the same. And that's when I really like sat back and reflected, and I'm like, man, this is really fucking changed. And that's when I was like, do I want to continue down this path that I've been going? Do I want to continue to exist in this? Or do I want to go back to the beginning, the stuff that I was reflecting on? And that's when I was like, yeah, I gotta go back to the beginning. I got to, because just like back in the beginning, we had one goal, one mission, and one atmosphere. And it was MSM. Now I'm back to the beginning. It's just a new generation. Not even a new generation, it's a new, you know, it was MSM and their tricks, and now it's this and that crowd and that, and it's just like I don't even want to be around it. I don't even want to be around it. You know, I'm still going to talk true crime, I'm still going to talk cases, I'm still going to talk stuff like that, but it's not something that is going to dominate every freaking show, period, like it was before. You know, that's why it's going to be the EvilleCJ show again, because it ain't going to be just about true crime. It's going to be about everything. It's going to be about the shit that the moon landings. It's going to be about, aliens. It's going to be about whatever the fuck I want it to be about. But trust me, I still do want to talk true crime. And I'm thinking, I haven't come up with like a schedule yet, but I'm thinking at least Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, True Crime Tuesday, True Crime Thursday. I know we're going to do a true crime show Friday or Saturday. Might do them both nights. Might do another show another night. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be some different things in there. Like back in the beginning, Sunday nights used to be like a family game night, family, a community night where we all just hung out and played different TV show games and stuff like that. I'm going to be bringing that back. Sunday nights, we're not going to be talking true crime cases. We're not. That's one thing that eventually, back in the beginning, I did the game nights on Sunday nights because it reminded me of when I was a kid and I would come home and you'd see, game shows or Simpsons or America's Funniest Home Videos, stuff like that. It was family time on a Sunday night. You hung out in front of the TV and you watched TV with your family. And eventually I ended up having to do true crime Sunday mornings and Sunday nights, and during the week and every day. And, and it's like, no, let's go back to the beginning. Let's keep Sunday nights for the community game night where it's kid friendly. The kids can hang out, and hang out with mom or dad or both, and and have fun too. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that I'm going to be bringing back for sure. But really, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about the facts that we're just that we're discussing. It's not going to be one of these things where I'm going to be like spending 2 or 3 weeks digging into one freaking video and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, look, listen, one thing that I learned is that, there is a little bit of a life outside of this, and one thing that I didn't do is I didn't take any time for myself for anything. Anybody that has been out there with me that knows, if they ask me, hey, you want to go here? Hey, you want to do this? The one answer they can tell you is that I told them I'm too busy. I just got too much work to do. And that's one of the things that I couldn't allow because I was too busy taking care of everybody else. I didn't even let me take care of me 1%. And
Yeah.
And that's one of the things is, like when the computer went out, even though it wasn't what I wanted to do in my damn time, it showed me that there's other shit out there, man. And you do need to take some percentage. I'm not a fucking superhero. I'm not He-Man. As much as I feel and as much as I feel and as much as I want to help people, I have to fucking I'm not indestructible. And it's hard to really accept that, when you're out there and you have to always think that you're indestructible to stay safe.
Right.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise you wouldn't be able to, it's that, those times when I'm out there and I sense something and I listened to it and I was fucking right. That's when you got to really feel it deep down that you're indestructible, But when the computer goes down and you're forced to fucking do everything a completely different way than you've done in the last 3 years, you kind of see other things that you overlooked. And so that's why I'm not going to be doing true crime every night, because I know if I did that, then I would eventually do what I was doing, which is what I'm trying to move on from. And so I've even said it to you in the background, when we were talking about it. I've told you plenty of times in the last few months how scared I am of how it might end up, just because I know my heart and I know how much I want to help
Mhm.
and,
Yeah.
but I think if we do it a few nights a week and we got them other things going on too, like I think it'll be a good balance. It'll be a good balance for everybody too, because honestly, like really, when if we're constantly taking on negativity, if we're constantly taking on ugly, if we're constantly this is one of the reasons why I quit watching a lot of shit too, is because even if you're in the show and you're in the chat, if you're constantly every day
Yeah.
around negative, you become negative whether you want to or not. It's the spoiled fruit. You hang around spoiled fruit, eventually you're going to spoil too. And no matter how much good intention you have inside your soul, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why the evil and the negativity is so strong, because it's a fucking player that ain't no joke. It's strong as shit. And so when you're around it, whether you're hosting it, and I'm saying, and it doesn't even have to, what I mean by negative is crimes are negative. It could be, you could be going to a show or going to a community that constantly talks about people stealing bumper stickers. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the negativity of the discussion, whether it's in the chat or on the program. And when you're in that every single day, even if it's stealing bumper stickers, it eventually, the negativity will consume not only the people, but the people on the program, the people in the chat. And that's why you see a lot of these people have become these drama gossip, is because they have let it consume them too. I even did a little bit towards the end of my program last summer when it stopped. I even did a little bit. It was slowly getting to that point. It really was. Like, even I have the best intentions, and it consumed me. It's gonna, and so I don't want, I want to spend just like we did in the beginning. I want to spend every fucking night with you. And I'm saying everybody, you know. I want to spend, but I don't want to spend every night with something negative, and I don't want you either,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's why it's going to be a separation, a balance of games, comedy, conspiracy, crime.
Yes. Yes. And I think a lot of people are really touched by what you're saying and they understand it. Like, I mean, if you don't have that balance or some kind of healthy coping mechanism, people don't even realize that they're becoming addicted to negativity. Like, it'll just be their own downfall, and they can't see it happening when they're in it.
You
It's too
can't.
toxic.
I
Yeah.
could it I'm gonna be honest, like, man, I would honestly have to go through the last year of my life and everything in the background to explain how I even got to where I got in August. Um, there's just so much stuff that has happened in the background the last year, and stuff that, uh, you know, one of the main things was all of the times that I got copyright strikes on YouTube in the last year, and how many times my channel was shut down, how many times it affected my my normal life, the stress, and not just YouTube. I mean, there was a lot of different things that just all, and it started last November, November of 2024, and it seemed like every frickin' month after that, and sometimes every other week, something just was getting thrown on. And I'm not the person to, cry to YouTube. I'm not and I say cry because it's like reach out. I'm not the one to hey guys, going through this, you know what I mean? Or hey guys, medical this, or hey guys, you know what I mean? That's just not, I don't even talk about it because, I've had this thing that, I just don't want to bring any kind of negative vibe to anybody's life, even if it's something that maybe I should. But at the same time, it's like I know everybody goes through their own thing, and the last thing that I want to do is add something to somebody's damn life when they already got shit they're going through. And it's like, why would I feel guilty? And I know people are like, it's not piling on, it's it's like sharing with, but at the same time, I don't know, I just have this guilt, like, why am I going to tell you, or why am I going to talk to you about somebody pissing in my Cheerios when you already had somebody piss in yours yesterday? Why do I want to bring that energy to you?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I just, and you wouldn't even, and you didn't see it on camera because I have, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but this is something from the very beginning. I have what do you call it when you're scared of being on, like, I don't like being on camera. I don't like pictures. I don't like being on camera. I don't.
This is your
It's
your channel.
not that I'm scared. I don't like it.
Yeah. No,
I never.
I also don't.
I never have since I was a kid. That's why there's not very many pictures of me, because I hated people taking my damn picture, even ever since I was a kid. And so
Right.
it's when you're doing stuff like this, when I first started off my show, I didn't have a camera. I just used a microphone because it wasn't something that I ever really planned on doing. But I was like, you know what? I want to feel closer to people, and I want them to feel closer to me. And so I'm going to put aside this, whatever, and just go ahead and do it, and just do it. But so there's certain, you got to be in a certain mode when you go to do this. You got to be in, nervous. I have such a fear of speaking in front of crowds. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably, even with people that have seen me out in public and been around me, there's probably like, they probably be like, I never knew that, because you have to be in a certain mental mode to be able to do this. And so, yeah, like, I'm the last one to get up and speak in front of a crowd, but
Really?
when I'm out, right, I'm telling, like, I'm not like, yeah, like dude, I am like so fucking shy
Yeah.
in real life. I really am. Like um yeah. But like if it's normal, but like if I'm out there like, or if I was out there doing a search or involved in some kind of public uh event or activity or something. Oh, I'm outgoing as fuck. I'm outgoing as fuck. But in real life, well, not in real, it behind in the lounge, not on the main stage, but back in the lounge, I'm shy
That's
as
good.
fuck. I'm shy
Yeah.
as fuck. Um,
Yeah.
so that's why the stuff that I'm going through, number one, I'm not trying to bring it on anybody, whether it's conversation or even here. And I know that if I allow you to see it on my face or if I allowed you to hear it in my voice, then the whole goal of me not trying to bring it to you already failed. And so that's why, you know, throughout the last year when you would see me on camera, you'd think, "Man, he's great. He's doing great," you know. No, not really. As soon as I ended the live, it was back to some of the hardest shit I've ever had to deal with in my life. So that takes a lot of energy too. Trying to get on here for a few hours and pretend that there's not a lot of bad shit going on, you know? Um, that was a mixture. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like when the battery went out, it was almost like life was telling me you need to fucking reset because your power is about to go off. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty symbolic then. Like, yeah. And I think a lot of people they don't, like, not it's not their fault, but they don't always factor in what creators are or go through, when there isn't a camera on. And a lot of creators are actually completely different people, one thing, but also like they go through stuff and people tend to forget. It's like, I think it has something to do with this like new trend where people want to watch these gossip channels. It's like instead of watching a YouTube channel, you're watching a character, and people get addicted to that. It's like their new
I mean,
reality show. And it's disheartening when you come here to talk about true crime or something that you feel like you have something to add to it, and people are more interested in the gossip around creators themselves.
I mean, it's just like, a couple days ago I got reached out cuz somebody was talking about me on a Sebastian Rogers case about one of the searches that I did. Now, this person was talking as if I had only done one search out there and stuff like this, and it's just like, you know, not knowing that I was out there before it was popular. I was out there searching before it was a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I was out there in the very damn beginning before all the people that he thinks were out there. Like, and we were out there for over uh yeah, about a year, total,
Yeah.
about a year. So it just, I don't know, it's just become everybody everybody knows everything, and everybody um there's just a lot of pretenders out there. There really is. Even with like, some of these other cases and some of these other people in the background and how they're supposed to be about certain causes and stuff like that. And you find out that they're just as backstabbing as the people that they're protesting against. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, I thought these were good people the whole time. And here they're just as much of a backstabber as the people that they're fighting against in front of everybody else. And it just, I don't know how to explain it. It's, there's a flavor for everything, and the work that I was doing before, obviously you're never going to be able to get rid of, you're never going to be able to be gone with that. It's always going to be there, but it's I'll just say that there's very minimal people out there that are really about the right thing. And and that goes for both sides. It goes for the people that are standing in groups, you know, screaming against the other side. They're just as bad. And there's just so much ugly, and I just don't care to be around it anymore. You know, I've been bitten so many damn times from, and I'm a pretty good, I can sense pretty good, like I'm a real good sense of bullshit. Like I got a good damn sense of bullshit. Hot dog steak, hello. But when you're I don't know, you just don't think that there's that many
Yeah.
out there. You know what I mean? As much as cuz you always got to think, it's just like coming across a new person. You always got to, whether they earned it or not, or they will earn it or not, you have to give them respect right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet somebody brand new, you automatically
Yeah.
afford them respect, right? It's up to them to take it away. You can't even do that. You can't
Yeah.
even do that because, just like I'm saying, I smell the bullshit quick as shit. You can't even do that because it doesn't matter how good you are at smelling the bullshit. It's going to keep happening. You know, I don't, especially when people use religion. What's up, Lucy? What's up, Busby? Especially when people use religion like that right there, it can manipulate so many people. And when they use religion like they're doing good to manipulate you, because they know that you will lower your defenses down when a religious aspect is brought into it, when they're just as backstabbing as the people that they're trying to be against with you. And it's not just one, it's not just two, 90 fucking 7%. It tells you something. And it's not just one case. Every single freaking case, it's the same, which it's telling me it ain't that community, it ain't that community, it's people in general.
Yeah.
And I've had enough of the religion being used. I've had enough of it. That's another reason I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not going to sit there and and assume it. I'm tired of getting burnt. I'm tired of getting hurt. I'm tired of investing 150% of me when I've never gotten, never, never gotten close to what I've put out. I
Yeah.
keep doing that and I keep getting burnt and burnt. You're exactly right, Busby. And that's not what it's about. Because when you build walls against communication. Communication that creates the understanding. And that's exactly what it does. It makes you build walls.
Yeah, YouTube will teach you that. I mean, I don't know if there's any other place, or maybe it's a social media thing, but it's that environment. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because so many people have access to it, but it's disheartening. Like I was the same when I started my channel. I was caught out a few times, probably like much more than I'd like to admit. So, other channels and stuff.
It's just different too. Like I said, there was back a few years ago, there was a lot of people that were about the same energy, the same, you know, you were rowing in the same direction. And it was, I call it the peace movement, it was the peace movement, it was working together. It was about the right shit, it was the
Yeah.
morality. What's up, Steve-O? It was about all that. And over the few years, it just has become this just a bunch of negative. And a lot of people are consumed by it. I mean, there's a reason why Jerry Springer was one of the most popular talk shows in the daytime. Is because there's people, you know, uh, dad fighting fucking cousin, and this and that. There's all. It was the fights. It was the hair pulling. It was the chair throwing. It was,
I haven't seen it.
you know, it's the new Springer, so there's always going to be an audience for it, but it's just one of those things where it's like I just don't want to be part of that audience anymore, even though I didn't take part. There was times where I had to pull up a chair to defend myself from getting hit by chairs. Okay, had to. Even that, it's like, why? you know um but that's why it's not going to be an every night thing, um doing shit like that. This country is, yeah, man, and that's what they've always wanted. They want the people to be divided because we're easier to control. What's easier to control, a bunch of little teeny groups or one humongous fucking group? The humongous group. So they're always going to want to try and create division between people because it's easier to manipulate. I was asked, why do you care so much? You don't know them. Well, it's because, when you care about people, you care that they have to go through the things that they have to go through. And it's kind of one of the arguments, like with the Sebastian Rogers case, right? In the Sebastian Rogers case, all of that stuff that I was doing for those families, and the fact that Seth sent me a cease and desist, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's the most fucked up thing. And that's why I said, look, if it was my worst enemy that came out to search for my missing child, I would have went up to them and said, look, whatever happened to us in the past, maybe we can overcome it, maybe we can't, but I want to say thank you and how much I appreciate you for coming out here and doing that, right?
Right.
And so you do it because, number one, if I was in that same position, this is why I did it. Okay. If I was in the same position, would I appreciate somebody coming out every single day for hours, getting teams together, organizing searches, doing all these different things, investigating leads, all of these things at no cost to them? Out of the kindness of their own, they didn't even know you. Don't
Right.
I would appreciate it. I would appreciate the living shit. You mean I don't have to pay you? You're going to drive 3 hours each way, get teams of different people out here, all just to try and find my child? Like, who? You see what I'm saying? And I do it because it's one of those things where it's like you care so much about people, you want to do those things because you hope it doesn't happen to you too. It's paying it forward with karma. You're paying it forward. Yes. Do you need to pay for that person's meal behind you at McDonald's drive-through? No. But you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. It's the same damn thing. You're paying it forward. And so it's like, okay, I have the opportunity. I don't have anybody in my household that's gonna miss me if I'm gone for a fucking week or two. I don't. I don't have anybody that depends on me to be here for a week or two or whatever. So if I have that opportunity, then why wouldn't I go do it? Because that's the thing. So many people have opportunities to do things and they don't take advantage of them because it's not the comfortable thing, because it's not the selfish thing. Because I could have sat my ass every fucking night talking on a damn talk show and not done shit outside of it. I could have used all of the donations that I got. I could have used all of it to buy shit that I wanted. Instead, I've been without a bed for fucking 3 years since the fire because I never spent any money on my damn self. I spent it on doing the work that I was doing. I don't have a fucking bed. I don't have a fucking couch. I don't have blankets that need replaced. I don't have all the clothing that was gone. I don't have a lot of the shit that I used to have that I worked hard for my life to accumulate that I lost in a fucking fire that I didn't have no fucking part of. And I never spent any of that damn money for that shit. And so, when I could have done so many other things, and it's because I cared, to help somebody out, because I cared that somebody's going through something I wish that I never have to go through. And so I'm doing whatever I can to try and help. And that's why we did it. That's why hell, Rosie, think about all of the time that you yourself put in just to produce the shows when we were out there for 6 to 20 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was almost every day.
Yeah.
You didn't do it because you got paid for it. You did it because you cared.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think we were also invested in it. Like, I don't know how, Lesbi, I don't know how people are asking, why do you care? I mean, it's just humanity. It's, yeah. I can't imagine
It is. It is. No, I still no, I still don't have a bed. But that's in my goals in the next uh like month, maybe month and a week. I got to make sure that I have that in the next couple months for sure. But it's I've been able to, sleep the last few years because, like I said before this last year, I was always out on the road. I To me, it was like, why am I going to spend a few $100s on a bed when that is 1 or 2 days of work out in the field helping somebody? That was my justification. That's why I slept in my car a lot because people would be like, dude, you need to get a good night's sleep. Just go to a hotel. And it's like, no, that's one more day that I can be out there. That's one more day. So who cares if I get a good night's sleep? That's one more day that I can be out there. And so barely being at home, I mean, honestly, I was only at home um gosh, maybe a fourth of the year. It wasn't very much. It wasn't a week, a month, if that, maybe a couple days. Sometimes it'd be a month and a half until I would be back. And so to spend the money on a damn bed, it was just like that. It's a waste. It'd be a waste, just like it would have been a waste to stay at a hotel most of the time. And so yeah, and over the last year, it's not like, you know, I could drop for a bed and feel like I was cool, like, I'll just drop this on a bed and totally be fine. I never, because I always sacrificed. And so, um, yeah, it never really became like a serious thing until, the last few months. Uh, it's kind of been getting to me now because I've been home the last year, and after it being tolerable, it's become and has gotten to a point where I just can't even get any good damn sleep anymore. So, which is why we're up so early right now, because I couldn't get any good damn sleep, and I got it at the wrong time.
Well, it
Huh.
worked out.
Yeah, I mean, we're live, we're hanging out, we're doing a show. Really, I should have been sleeping a long time ago, but it's all right. Steve-O, we got to get you on some of the video game streams, buddy. I'm going to be streaming with StreamYard now. So you can join on camera, you can be on panel, and we can do the gaming and stuff. Got to get you on Arc. Also, I'm going to start doing I'm gonna start doing my police simulator ride along shows where people can hang out. So like being in panel would be like Rosee would her being in panel would be like she's sitting in the passenger seat, just kind of hanging out, going along for a ride along. So I can't wait to do that. That'll be fun. But I'm gonna start doing the a lot of gaming with StreamYard now. So now we'll be able to add panels and stuff like that. I really can't wait. I'm not going to be starting it tonight. It'll probably start next Sunday, but I am going to be starting to do the community family game nights where we're doing game shows and stuff like that. And so, um, you know, sometime when you're around on a Sunday evening, Steve-O, come through, man, and hop on and play some Prices Right or Family Feud with us. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get the game night, the Sunday game night shows again, those were so much fun, you know. The Family Feud and the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Fifth grader.
Family Feud was a huge hit. Everybody loved Family Feud. Uh, the Price is Right is just classic. And that's what's cool about it too is people can even play while they're in chat with most of these.
Yeah.
So let me see here. I'm not smart. I know how many. That's what everybody says though. You know, like think about it. Who is like really when like think about it when you play that game? Who is smarter than a fifth grader? Like that shit's tough, man. That shit's tough. It's shit that you learned in school. You already learned it, but you done forgot about it because like
Yeah.
it was that shit that they said you ain't gonna use this when you get older, and you never did. You never did.
Yep. And all the stuff they didn't teach you that you now have to Google, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got home from the street and oh yeah, the shit. Speaking of in the future, there's some shows I wanted to do too. When we did some streams back in August, when we were doing some of those I can't remember what stream we were doing when I came across Steve-O's channel. I think it was a cop chase or something. But it was kind of cool because while I had the dispatch going in the stream so you could hear what was going on, I also had flight radar up and some other programs too. And it was kind of neat because I was kind of able, I doing the stuff from the computer, I'm able to help with the direction of you know, like if somebody, you know, like with him, he's out on the ground, he's driving the car. Obviously when you're chasing somebody that's stolen car, whatever, they're zigzagging here, up, down, whatever. The cool thing about being back in the studio was I was able to give exact direction of where the shit, you know. And so I kind of wanted to do that in the future. I had brought it up to Steve-O a while back. My bad, bro. I thought I was going to be able to get a new computer battery a long time ago, and it went from a month to what was it, about 2.5 months until I was able to get it. So yeah, there's the delay. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do some on the weekend here and there where we hop on, we show off, promote Steve's channel, but also help him out. Help him out where, you know, hey, shit, where'd this guy go? Blah, blah, blah. We already know what's going on because we're sitting back in the studio. We got all of the eyes above while he's got the eyes below. And so I do want to do some of that. I'll be doing that over on the main channel as well. And shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, we got to get you on some games, buddy. We got to get you on a gaming stream. I don't know if you've ever used StreamYard before, but all you have to do is you just click a link and you can use your phone, computer, whatever. But basically, like me and Rosee right now, we're hanging out. You can be on a phone. If you do use a phone, it's always good to have some kind of headphones or something so there's no echo. You don't use headphones, do you, Rosee? You don't use headphones, do you?
I don't. I keep wanting to.
How do I how do I not hear me in your, how do I not hear the music in what we're watching and what I'm saying to you through?
Well, I don't have YouTube open or anything, so it's just StreamYard. I don't know if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, like the audio from StreamYard, me talking, the music that's playing in the background. How do I not hear all of that in your feed? Do you have it set really low or what? Because like if I had my air purifier on the highest setting, you would hear it in my microphone. You know what I'm saying? So how do you?
I don't know. I don't know what I do, but it seems fine.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried using headphones. I think when I used them once or twice, there was an echo. So I don't know.
well, like literally, me and Rosie could be playing Police Simulator together, and we're hanging out, and we can show that. Trying to think of, I had so many things in my head that I wanted to discuss.
I did send that link to your email, by the way.
What link? Oh, we never watched the freaking intro that you made yet. Damn, we've been streaming for an hour and 42 minutes, and we never got to even watch what we brought up in the very beginning because I've been on a ramble about shit. Damn. Okay, we're gonna watch this new intro. This is the new intro for the new show over on the main channel. Like we said in the beginning of the show. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Somebody will have to put a timestamp in the comment on the video. They finally got to the intro video.
I'll write it
down. Okay, so as things are still a work in progress, even my little evil buddy, he's still a work in progress. So you can subscribe, like, comment, share. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't know if you saw earlier that Heather noticed Gizmo.
Yeah, we got a gizmo. We got, whenever somebody drops a contribution call out, we got Evil Buddy Gizmo. Evil Buddy Gizmo will be making an appearance on the first show of the main channel. Evil Buddy is his name. He's got glasses just like me. He's got a hat, the Evil Buddy hat, and then he even has a black hoodie like me. But he's not going to be making an appearance until the first show over at the main channel. But everything's a work in progress. He doesn't have his hoodie on yet. But this is going to be the new contribution call out. Thank you. That we're going to be playing. We got the Evil Buddy, still a work in progress, little GIF. We have the Evil Buddy live up there in the top right corner there. We got the Evil Buddy live. And then eventually, at one point, we will have Evil Buddy t-shirts. I can't wait. I can't wait to get me a Evil Buddy t-shirt. But just like all of this other stuff, it's a work in progress. This intro, it's not and I don't think there's ever going to be a finale intro. I think there's always going to be some kind of updates here and there. So just to kind of give you an idea, what we don't have in there that we will have soon is we're going to have credits. So we're going to have credits for Rosee. We're going to be having new music from Audrey. We'll be shooting credits to Audrey's DNA podcast. I'll play that song for you guys too to show you she is amazing. We're going to credit her for music, and then obviously, producing the show, and then the co-producing and all that other stuff. Also, we're going to have certain screens for members. We're going to have certain thank yous and stuff like that that are going to be included in it, whether it's the beginning or the end. So it's not the final product, but it is something that is very, very, very close to that final product. Okay, so let me see. Where'd you send the link?
I emailed it. The first link didn't work, so I had to upload it again.
The link to the YouTube video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I emailed it.
But it's on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ignore previous email. Use this link.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let's go click on YouTube. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Well, it's not our fault. It wasn't showing up. It wasn't showing up. Let me see here. 1 second. I gotta switch back over to here. Yeah, I'm gonna play that song because when it came across my feed, and I was like, "You wrote that?" And she's like, "Yeah, I wrote that." And I'm like, "Dude, not," because she's always made music, and it always had really, beats and good beats and stuff. But when I heard these words of this song, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude, those are some amazing lyrics. Like, you want to write a song for me?" She's like, "Oh, hell yeah." And I love her and I told her, I was like, "Hey, we're going to be coming back here. We're going to be coming back here in the next week." This was a few days ago. "We're going to be coming back here in the next week. We're going to be doing shows again. I'd love to have you on as a reoccurring guest if you're interested." And she's all about it. So I'm excited to, because she's so smart, and she's so kind, and she's so thoughtful. She's just one of those people that you just want people to be around because she's an amazing person. All right, so let me see here. Let me see. I'm still getting my feet wet on this bicycle. I haven't ridden for a long time. All right. Yes, forget my oh gosh. I told you I'm gonna need the practice. I'm gonna have to have the practice because I'm gonna be all over. All right, so let's go ahead. This is the new intro. I'm so excited. Again, this is, let me hit like on it. I know it's not. Is it public?
No.
Okay. I haven't seen. I know a little bit about it from what we worked on, and a lot of the thing, because there was a lot of changes in the beginning, and
Yes.
so I have not even seen it since all that. We're seeing it for the first time together. I'm excited because I know it's going to be badass from what I saw the first one. I can't wait. Here we go. This is Rosee's work. Let me shut off the comments for this, and I'm gonna leave us up here. But here it is. Oh, it's not showing it. Hold on. Oh my god. StreamYard, you son of a, it's not showing it, Rosee. Why is it doing this? Hold on. It's not doing it. What is going on with this, Rosee? Why is it not screen sharing? Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Right.
If it shows poop on here, I'm gonna flip out. All right, it's not showing that either. What? Okay, hold on. Why is it doing this? This is so weird that it's not showing it. What is? Okay, what? I don't understand. What is going on with StreamYard? Panel with full screen. Voiceover. Okay, maybe we just have to. I don't understand that. It's showing that. Why is it doing? This is so weird. Is it showing it on here? It is.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're just gonna. Is it gonna be cool to show it small screen or should it be blown up?
No, it will be fine, I think.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let me turn this music off. All right. Oh, it went away. Oh man, that was so awesome.
Like
Oh my
it's supposed
God,
to end
man.
with the TV screen turning off, but I don't know. Maybe that didn't stick. But
That, Jesus, man, it was like you invited me to your house and you showed me a couple of your flower plants, you know, and I was like, wow, those are beautiful. And then I was like, maybe, you know, how about we put this one with this one and this one with this one? And then I came back to your house and I walked in and there is a whole fucking room of just plants. I was like, whoa, like that's what it was like. Holy shit, Rosie. Holy shit.
I'm glad you like it.
Damn. Now we needed a 5 minute and some intro because whenever we're doing a live, let me get my music back up there. Whenever we're doing a live, you gotta have time to, you know, get set, and you know, it's that time for everybody to, you know, all right, we're locking in kind of thing. And so plus it's a great time to not only show the disclaimers but also show the different links and things that people um, can come across, or maybe they didn't know we had a Twitter, or they didn't know that we had Instagram or something like that. And so uh, it's great for information too, so it's not something that we're like constantly uh, you know, where you see it out there like every 15 minutes, hey guys, you know, sub up point, you know, or donations or whatever, you know. So amazing job. Holy shit, man. I almost want to watch it like 15 times over.
But yeah, I mean, it will change. Evil Buddy is not dressed in there yet.
Right. Yeah, Evil Buddy. He'll be, but nobody's gonna see him until our first show. So it's probably gonna be Tuesday. I don't know why I kept thinking in my mind that it was gonna be a week from now. It's got to be Tuesday. Now I do want to play this for you guys because I'm going to share the link. Go show some love on this video. You should, if you make it public, or maybe, well, let me see. I wonder if I can you, like, could I, if you put that public, could I make it that my intro video on my channel, or do I have to upload that myself since I'll have a new intro video? I can tag you in it, but I'll have to try it out because I'd rather it be uploaded to yours and then I can, you know what I mean? That way when people might click on it, it takes them to your channel.
Whatever. I mean, I don't mind at all. It's
something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to change as well because we're getting a new song.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, let me find that so I can play it for you guys. This is from Audrey. The song title is called Safe Enough for Death with a question mark. If you're familiar with the Idaho 4 case or any case that involves DNA and what's a good way to put it? Where shit's not on the up and up with the people that are supposed to be the ones that are investigating that particular crime, you'll understand what this song means. This is her channel, and let me share Rosee's too, because damn, like that was amazing. Like, and for people that like the first one that you sent and we were working on was already like awesome, and people don't know what it was before and what it was just now. And I gotta tell you, man, from where it was at before to where it was at now, holy shit, like way it like blew it blew out of the water what I even thought it was gonna become. Like it was
Good. I'm glad because yeah, when I showed it to you the first time, I was not ready.
yeah, I was like
Yeah.
let me see here. And let's share Rosie's channel too. So this is Audrey's channel right here. And then this is Rosie's channel. And let me put that up right there. All right. Man, that was good. Okay, so this is the song that I'm going to play for you guys. Now, she wrote these lyrics too. And the lyrics pop up on the screen, I believe, so you should be able to. I'm going to have to make a whole new. What the hell? Now this is above us. Oh, wait, this is the voice-over scene. Crap. 1 second. I need practice, man. This is not going to be good if I'm this freaking bogged up with navigation here. Okay. So I'm going to show this. This is Audrey. She wrote this song, and she made the music. She wrote it. Everything she made. It's crazy. Okay. Safe Enough for Death. And it's about DNA. So check this out, man. This song is awesome.
I didn't come here to solve a murder. I came here because the paperwork didn't add up. At first I was asking if this trace DNA was safe enough for death. Now I'm asking something bigger. Is this infrastructure safe enough for death? Yeah. Roll the file. Started with a whisper on a leather sheath. Low template ghost humming in the peaks. Octillion odds on a courtroom slide, but the CI table's blacked out inside. I followed the trail, not the fear. Seen the left, we've got him here. You see a monster in the evening news. I see a pipeline someone built to lose. You're counting alleles, I'm counting gaps. Missing logs, quiet hands, undocumented lapse. You want a name, I want the mesh where every week joy wraps around a human neck. I started out asking if the trace was safe for death. Now I'm watching how the whole machine takes a breath. Is this infrastructure safe enough for death? Or just a pretty story dressed up in tech? I didn't come here to bless your matching lights. I came to see if the pipeline can carry those rights. DNA's just a flashlight on the edge of the cliff. I'm mapping architecture, not guilt. Corner in a gray zone, no fridge, no guide. Bodies on the move while the cameras slide. 48 hours where the sheath goes mute. All I have is silence in the chain of custody. Rude. Lab downstream in a policy storm. Running fragile traces through an outdated form. Failed runs requins. And doesn't read, but the headline still screams what the number said. You're chasing closure, I'm tracing code. Watching how the system writes and reloads. You want a story, I want the rails. What happens to justice when the paperwork fails? I started out asking if the trace was safe for death. Now I'm asking what's behind each breath. Is this infrastructure safe enough for death, or just airbrushed out in a lab coat dress? I didn't come here to solve your plot. I came because the paperwork just did not. DNA's just a flashlight in a system this stiff. I'm mapping architecture, not guilt. Don't ask me who did it. Ask me who had the power. Who kept the coroner outside the door? Who called trace the key in blood not worth more? Who burned the sample so no one else could test it? Who wrapped it in umber and called it justice? The science is the object, my work is the pipeline that handled it. If you can't show the paper, you can't sell me the truth. Is this infrastructure safe enough for death or not? I don't chase suspects, I chase design. Follow every signature and that finish line. If the logs don't hold, then the doubt won't lift. The cracks in the pipeline, not just in the drift. I didn't come here to solve a murder scene. I came because the paperwork wasn't clean. I thought I was asking if the trace was safe for death. Now I'm reading every structure underneath your breath. Is this infrastructure safe enough for death? Or did we build a gallows on a paper thin mesh? DNA's just a flashlight where the cracks all split. I'm mapping architecture, not guilt. Not who did it, how the system wrote it. If you want to take a life, show your pipeline.
Damn.
Wow.
Yes, I have to say I am so blessed to be in the same atmosphere of such talented people. I mean, we just watched a kick-ass fucking intro. We just seen that. I never knew she could write songs like that. Those lyrics right there, those lyrics, I was like, whoa, you wrote this? Those lyrics are amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that about her either.
yeah, I was like, yo, if you can write lyrics like that, like me and her, she's like, what do you want it to say? What do you want it to? I'm like, let's just sit down and talk. Because holy crap, like, I want you to write it. Like, I'll just give you little tidbits. We'll have a conversation. You pull pieces from it, you know? So I can't wait. I was just like, the beat is what you like. I love the beats, just like the beat of this song. I love the beat. The beat is the spine of the vibe. You know what I mean? It's the spine. And at first I just listened to the beat because that's what my brain normally goes for first. Is I kind of filter out everything else and I see if the beat moves me or not. And the beat moved me, and then I went back to listen to it the second time because I was like, man, I thought these sounded like some pretty good lyrics. So I went back, listened to it again, and I focused on just the lyrics. And I was like, holy shit. Like this, like even if you didn't know it was about Idaho 4 and the DNA and the inconsistencies, it sounds like a song that would be on the Billboard 100 because it's got a good beat, the lyrics and the voice, the singing. It's all just, I'm just like, damn. So I'm thankful that she is, you know, even considering making a theme song for me. So it's gonna, I can't imagine. But yeah, definitely go sub up to Rosee. What a great intro. I almost feel like ending the show with it. Honestly, I really do. Also, make sure you go sub up to Audrey and go show some love. Here's the link to this song if you want to go check it out yourself and leave some love. And whenever you'll see when we get the intro video right now, it's got my Court TV appearance as my intro video for the channel. When we do go live for the first show, I'm just going to keep it the way it is right now. I have the whole time. I'm not going to do any updates on it until probably tomorrow, maybe Tuesday morning. Then I'll start making the updates to that. That's when you're going to see that the intro that we watched tonight. And then when the newer one comes out, you'll see the newer one come out. But make sure you come back on Tuesday, if not Wednesday, and go show the videos some love to Rosee. And make sure you go sub to her channel as well. Good. It was a good show. We got to talk about some stuff. I kind of got into some stuff a little deeper than I wanted to. But I will, because it's a lot to go into, and just to go into a little bit of it, it you know, there might be some confusion or whatever. But you know, it's honestly, my first show will probably be just that conversation, you know, about all of that. But definitely EvilleCJ at EvilleCJ. That's my main channel. We're streaming to all my other platforms right now. We're not streaming our first show over at EvilleCJ until we do our first show here in a couple days and kick that off. But this was kind of, you know, just, I'm probably going to come back with another talk show over here at some point because I definitely need the practice. Doing my video gaming and the streaming, you know, I was kind of getting, I told Rosee this earlier. I was like, man, when I'm doing these gaming streams, when I'm not even really running a show because I'm just gaming, I'm like, I'm getting kind of caught up while I'm trying to maneuver with the program here. I'm gonna need, and after tonight, it wasn't too bad, but there's some times that kind of
wasn't too bad at all.
Kind of got stuck a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Kind of got stuck, but I definitely need to get back on and do some of that. I need to get back on and do some gaming as well. But this is going to be my second channel, so if you're new, or if you know anybody that is subbing to me over on the main channel, and where has he been? Hey, just come on over here. We've been over here I've just been very limited. That's why I've been over here. But this is, it's the new lounge is what it is. It's the channel that we hang out when we're not doing the show stuff and let our guards down a little bit more. I don't know. Do you want to? I think it's good. We got to test video. We got to test screen switches. We got to test the different things that we're going to be introducing. And then I can go back and look at it and see, did I say too many damn times?
I don't think
Did it again. Did it again. There it is again. I'm just probably nervous. But we get to rewatch it. Did the audio do good? What needs to be better? What would look better here? That kind of stuff. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Already a mod without good. She's an awesome person. Always has been. I like with one of the topics we brought up earlier, after being around for a few years and seeing certain people fool people even to this day. That's one thing that I've known Audrey for a long time. We've been on each other's shows. And that's one thing I can say about Audrey, is that she has been the same person the whole time. She's never changed once, not one bit she has ever changed. And she's always been the person that she paints to you, because there's a lot of people out there that paint themselves a certain way, and in the background you've either seen them stab somebody or you've been stabbed yourself in the back. And even though we don't bring it out into the public and make it public and even go in depth about what these people did, the fact is there's still these people out there. And that's one thing about her. She's been 100% the same ever since the beginning. And that's why I say she's an amazing person, because she really is. So definitely shout out to her. Glad to see that you're a mod for her. That's cool as hell. Appreciate that. But yeah, I get to go back and study this and see, every day it's always trying to be better, and I want to be a better show than what we were for this one. So I'm definitely gonna critique it and see what I need to do better and fix for the next one. But I love that intro so much. I kind of want to end it on that, Rosee. Is there anything that you want to? We don't have to end it now. We can keep talking if you want. Is there anything you want to talk about, or?
No, I'm good. I think this was a good start. I think it gave people a lot of context as well.
Yeah. And we'll go into that poop video in the future, because it's the 10. Let me see. Oh, no. 6. The 6 times suspects couldn't hold it. So I definitely want to check that out, because just the beginning of it, the dude's talking about having to go number 2, and he's like, I'll do it right on this hood. I only saw a few seconds, so it's like, oh, hell no, this has got to be wild, right? We'll do that. We'll do that in the future. Who knows? We might be back tonight with the show when we were supposed to do our show last night, until I slept through my alarms and ruined it. But who knows? We might be back tonight. We'll see. I can't promise anything, because with what happened last night, and I don't know. I don't even know when I'm going to get tired. I don't even know what the hell's going to happen. So fingers crossed. My intentions would be to be back tonight, but but I don't know. I can't promise. I can't promise. And so my intentions are there. We'll see. Who knows? Just make sure you sub. Make sure you hit the like. Just like Evil Gizmo or Evil Buddy. I don't want to call him Evil Gizmo. Just like Evil Buddy is here. He subscribed, he liked, he commented, and he shared out the video to his social platforms. So be like Evil Buddy and do that as well. And then you'll get notified when we're coming back live. Now, I'm probably not going to be streaming on these other platforms. I might, but maybe not. I kind of want to see if I can figure out a way to make this vertical stuff work. I just don't really think I can after how we were seeing everything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see how it would even be possible. You could hear us, but when you're looking at stuff, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. It looks really bad like that. All right, I'm gonna play this because I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to see about the other stuff that we talked about after you already got this done, because we had another meeting after this one was already done. So I can't wait to see the other little tidbits and stuff like that. Shout out again to you, Rosee. You're so awesome. And thank you for always being a part of this community too. And oh, thank you. All right. I don't know. I might be back with some games in a little bit. We'll see. So you might see me go live here shortly with some video games or something. Come in and say hi anyway. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you're all having a happy holiday. If anybody's been asking about CJ, share the video to him. Hey, I don't need to tell you. You can listen to him and Rosee. There you go. I love you guys. We'll see you. And show Rosee some love in the chat or in the comment section for this video. Amazing job. Amazing job. All right, here we go. Here's the video again. This is the intro, but we're using it as an outro. And we'll see you on the next live. Appreciate you, Rosee.
Me too.